just spoke to a subset of people that he could get to vote. That's what's sad. You see, he was really good at selling it. And Trump is a finesser, a businessman. He knows how to sell a product. He sold himself to these people.
He knows how the system works.
Yeah, and he knows.
Also,
but he knew what people wanted, the transgender stuff, all that stuff. Like, he listened to people, and each person, he was like, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. He picked out the problems that he saw in society. That's why he won. Like, that is what's sick. It's like he picked out what everybody is saying right now without saying, and then went and targeted them and was like, I'm going to sell myself to you because I know exactly what you want.
Yeah, it's like traditional populism. That means it's like you appeal to people rather than like the elites and just going off policy. You guys like, what do you guys want? You guys are my voters, right? Boom. And then they go after that, which I mean, maybe we should be doing on the other side against that, because like he lost all those middle battleground states where you telling me all of Michigan are a bunch of racist, stupid people? Since when?
The left made the mistake of really alienating the middle.
I know a whole lot of women that's been waiting on a call from me, and I ain't gonna say nothing to them. To tell the truth, probably never gonna speak. Yeah, I know a whole lot has happened in my absence, and the blame's on me. But baby, you're all in my mental. No lie, you be living in my mind rent-free. When my mind was racing, you was my haven. It's no secret, I can't let go. Talk to me, baby, quick conversation, face to face. Now she wanna get naked. That ain't about sex, but your body amazing. I mean, I gotta say it, this ain't like nothing I seen before. I pull up to your crib just to let you know. Oh, for your love I'm crashing out. Don't let me go, baby. Even through the heartache, no, my heart is inside out. When these walls are crashing down, it's you that I want, baby. Even through the heartbreak, no, my heart is inside out. Look, my heart stained, blood, sweat, tears until my heart drained. I won't fold, baby, I won't break. I will never sell my soul, no way. Even in my darkest days I found light. Even with my heart ablaze, I'm on ice. I give my all with no hesitation. Pour my heart out, I give you life. Oh, baby, babe. For your love I'm crashing out. Don't let me go, baby. Even through the heartache, no, my heart is inside out. When these walls are crashing down, it's you that I want, baby. Even through the heartbreak, no, my heart is inside out. Inside out, inside, yeah, inside out, inside, inside out, inside, my heart is inside out, inside.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah, that shit came out cool. Look at this guy sitting here with his championship belt on. Like a fucking wrestler. I love it. I love it. The champion of the chamber, the champion of the testing lab, Jo Saza. What's going on, bro?
What camera am I looking at?
Straight ahead.
That one.
Right there.
Yeah.
Blast. How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good. We're feeling great after that tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good session, bro.
That was a fun session. Yeah, did that yesterday. Bang that video out just now. Jimmy, good job.
Yeah,
that was one of
shout out
the
to
best
Jimmy.
film ones
Yeah,
yet,
that
I
was
think.
dope, bro.
Yeah.
You was spinning around circles. I couldn't even make it to the other side. Y'all saw me about to fall, right?
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, because the further you are, the more speed you need to make up, you know, to stay behind him as he's spinning around.
That shit was like tango with me.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Facts.
Fucking one take, too. That was the first take.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit, but we made it work.
Yeah, and we got all the takes of the session. I think I'm going to post that session video on the channel. Why not, right?
I'm with
Yeah,
it.
for
Cool
sure.
with that? Yeah. You can see the making of that song probably right now if you're watching this.
Hey.
Put that shit up.
Hey, let's do that.
Yeah, right after you watch this episode.
I'm going to go
Facts.
watch it too.
Yeah.
I want to see
Booth
it.
cam is the shit.
I saw the little clip on IG. It was fire. That's why I was ready for the song. Oh.
Right.
I already said this is like my new favorite song. Y'all gonna have to do better when you come on High Street now. Even me, I gotta do better. Damn.
I usually be rapping, but first off,
Yeah,
that
when
whole
did you
pack
switch?
was fire, but
The whole what? The whole
That whole
pack?
pack,
Oh, I
yeah,
appreciate it, brother. Yeah, thank you.
that one called me. I was like, I gotta do something different.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that I was like, he'll probably take this one.
Yeah,
Like I was telling you, I tried to see
Which
how you
one's
feel
that?
about some other shit.
yeah.
You know,
I usually stare in the same.
I mean, that's where you're comfortable and you sound great on it. You know,
I appreciate it.
yeah. And it was more singing too, which is one of the things I liked a lot at the testing lab the other day.
Yeah. I was
That
part of
song
the
where you
reason
were
I
singing
wanted
that.
to do it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I like the advice y'all gave. First off, that testing lab night was like I've done it a couple times and
Pull the mic in a little bit, just a touch. Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
Yeah, the testing lab was a dope experience like every time. But that night, I feel like what was being said was what J Rose was talking about in terms of divine timing and like
Shout out J Rose.
Thanks.
yeah. Shout out everyone on that testing lab
Yeah, Noble.
panel. Noble. Shout out to Sound Lab. Shout out everyone. But yeah, no, it was in that moment. It hit different, and then going to the session with you and like and doing that. I think just in the entirety of this year and like this constant build up that I've been going on is beautiful. And the testing lab, like, it was a good top off.
Yeah. I mean, that's because that's what J Rose was talking about for the people who weren't there. He was talking about kind of the divine timing of what's going on with you right now.
Yeah.
You know, basically in this area, the buzz that you're generating, how many people are fucking with you. I think probably the confidence you're feeling in the studio and on the stage. You know, like last time we saw you was at the Mass
The Summit.
Music and Arts Summit, right? Yep, sat down with us and you performed that day. I think after you talked to us, right?
Right before.
Right before.
Oh no, right before.
Yeah.
Right before.
Sure.
Yeah, it was right before the performance because he had to go off to go
Yeah, I ran out real quick.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah. So you performed after you talked to us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So last time he was on the show, he hadn't done that performance yet because that performance was fucking ridiculous.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the whole
appreciate it.
crowd was lit. I loved how everybody, like, overall, like, the whole night was just amazing. But, like, even just your energy in general when you perform in this video, like, you're just captivating. Like, you're going to tell a story in your performance. And I think that's fire.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
super authentic, man. Like I think that's one of the things that we said to you a lot at the testing lab was like, the real you comes out. Oh, look who's here!
Finally.
Look who's here!
I got deported. Sorry, I made it back.
Trump did it that fast?
Yeah,
That was quick, dude.
it was a whole situation, bro.
That's crazy.
It was how to find a white bitch to marry. It was crazy.
What
Wow.
just happened?
It was
Wow.
crazy. Dallas,
have
I didn't
part of the
think-
fam now, bro. Let's get it.
Let's go, dude. Let's
get it.
go.
What's
No,
up?
he already got his shit going. He already said day one.
Day one's not till January though.
Oh,
Yo, so my
happening
cousins,
day one?
shout out to y'all.
mass deportation, whatever it was. Like, it's this whole plan.
He said he'd be a dictator on day one.
Oh my God.
I'm worried that people should have trusted him when he said that.
Because he's already talking about it. I can't.
I mean, let's be honest though, mass deportation goes on constantly, bro. Obama deported way more people than he did. It happens. It's a thing that presidents do.
It's. I think the
Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, what people are most worried about though is like that he starts just ripping families apart. That
Oh, yeah,
pretty
I mean,
established shit. People that are paying their rent and shit like that.
That is some of the
I don't
saddest
really expect
imagery
him
ever,
to,
bro.
I don't really expect him to do that, but also I don't know.
I mean, that's still been going on, bro. How many times have you seen those fucking kids in the cages and shit?
Yeah,
Those
Gonzalez,
images are
yeah.
like
Yeah.
pre-Trump. You know what I'm saying? That we have a fucked up system. We do. Shit's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, that's what my mom was saying in the car, that she feels like everything was already fucked up and that the system was already corrupt, that
Yeah,
Trump isn't really, like, he just spoke to a subset of people that he could get to vote. That's what's sad. He was really good at selling it, and Trump is a finesser, a businessman. He knows how to sell a product. He sold himself to these
He
people.
knows how the system works.
Yeah, and he knows.
Also-
but he knew what people wanted, the transgender stuff, all that stuff. Like, he listened to people, and each person, he was like, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. He picked out the problems that he saw in society. That's why he won. Like, that is what's sick. Is like he picked out what everybody is saying right now without saying, and then went and targeted them and was like, I'm gonna sell myself to you because I know exactly what you want.
Yeah, it's like traditional populism. That means it's like you appeal to people rather than like the elites and just going off policy. You guys, like, what do you guys want? You guys are my voters, right? Boom, and then they go after that. Which I mean, maybe we should be doing. on the other side against that, because like he lost all those middle battleground states where you telling me all of Michigan are a bunch of racist, stupid people? Since when?
The left made the mistake of really alienating the middle.
Yeah.
Over the last 4 to 8 years, I think.
Longer, bro. I think wages been stagnant, factories closing down, bro, people losing jobs. Bro, you go to Holyoke in Mass, it's a fucking, like, it's dead in there, bro.
It's so different than here. I haven't seen my summer, so I know exactly.
Yeah, it's so poor. There's nothing but empty factories, bro. A bunch of Puerto Rican restaurants with bomb food. I don't know if the depression makes it better, but dog, like, it's wild.
The other thing that's going on is that, right now in 2024, or maybe last year too, probably included, like in a lot of countries, the incumbent is losing because everybody's dealing with the fallout of COVID. So inflation's up globally, all that type of shit, and people just blame who was ever in office. So they're like, get him out of here, which is another reason why it was so stupid to fucking shove Kamala in everybody's faces, because she was part of the current administration. So she can't be like, I'm going to change everything.
Dude, this
is what everybody wanted.
One of the main arguments they used was, wait, if she's going to do all that, why hasn't she done it in the last 4 years?
But was she really president?
No, I know, but like he could still throw that. It's not about it if she could or not, right? It's like they still got that in the tub.
She had a voice.
I just feel like what did Trump do? I feel like people only see the fact that we was already at rock bottom, and so Trump comes in and makes it look like he did some sauce on us, and like
I mean, every president does that.
We got the results of Obama's 8 years too.
You know what I'm saying? And I went and I was looking through it, and like they list Trump as one of the worst presidencies, and then Obama like above him, like, but people talk so much shit about Obama, and it's so crazy. Like
some people, everything's pretty split.
Yeah, it's everything.
Now listen, bro. Like I thought we were gonna have a nuclear war that first time fucking Trump got elected. Nothing fucking. What happened, bro? Like
I mean, also,
talk.
but like
it was
like
bad.
COVID did get pretty insane.
No, COVID fucked everything, dude.
It wasn't his fault, but I don't feel like he really helped the situation.
Think we could blame him somehow. No.
On COVID.
Yeah, fuck it.
Hell yeah. You don't think so?
What
What you think about the election?
I go for one. Did you vote?
Were you strongly rooting for one person?
Not really. No.
Yeah. Did you vote? No. Skipped it.
Shrooms were on the ballot, bro.
Why did you skip it?
On the ballot.
And they lost. And Shrooms lost too. That was.
I know, it was so sad, but it's kind of good, but kind of bad. But
No, I didn't vote. I honestly haven't. I don't know much about either. I don't really have enough of an understanding of what either candidates brought to the table, and I have my own perspective on them. That's very much from the media. I don't really follow into it. So
I feel like same. I'm not gonna say and pretend like I knew all of their policies, but I just went off of good versus evil. That's what I'm gonna say. Or voting because
I mean,
how do you judge
evil though, bro?
Yeah,
How do you judge that?
Understand that? Huh?
How do you? Sorry, go ahead.
No. Honestly, in that sense, how do you really judge that? Like
That's
what I.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. I'm ready to go off. I've been ready to talk all day, but I'm not gonna do it because I want to hear you.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying.
I didn't. I didn't vote because I honestly didn't feel like I had enough knowledge on it, and really just in the sense I'm not in it. So, in the sense of good versus evil, I feel like you were saying, the system is very corrupt, and as fucked up as it is, the system works perfectly for the people it's supposed to work for, and we've seen that constantly. I feel like I don't know. Good and evils are very, very. It's all perspective, bro. They're all kind of fucked up. I feel like to be a president, a lot of them are fucking sociopaths. Like a lot of them are fucked up, and that's how you got to be to lead.
You kind of have to be to go through
nation.
that, or or like to. It's not even to lead a nation; it's to run for president. You almost have to be like.
I think it's just the weight that comes with having that power.
Yeah.
And you see how most. Yeah, you gotta. Majority of this shit, and this is honestly the shit that I learned from high school. Majority of war and politics is who has the bigger stick, who has the bigger dick. Like that's what I took from it, in all honesty. And I feel like that's kind of like it's all with Trump and Biden. It was a sense of, I feel like even more of a sense of like good and evil, and I just didn't really believe in Biden to be that. I didn't want Trump to win, and this year as well. Like I'm against Trump, and everything he stands for as a person. I can't really speak on the run that he had as a president either, because I was very focused on my own personal growth. I think that same year I went to Florida and I was just focused in on myself. So like I've honestly been disconnected from a lot of it. So I didn't.
You
feel
was in
right
Trump
going
City. Of course you was this.
Was you in Florida during COVID?
Yeah.
How was that? Was that like a different experience? Because up here it was like fucking ghost
Yeah,
town,
it was
zombie
shut down.
land,
Yeah,
bro.
it was open early. I feel like quarantine, that shit wasn't really, well, not to say it wasn't taken seriously.
It wasn't really in Florida though.
but
It was like a week, and they're like, "All right, guys,
yeah,
we need to open the club back
stores
up."
started opening, yeah, everything opened up quickly. I honestly went back and forth from Florida to Boston just to be with family. I was out there for school, so
Yeah.
it was constant trips. So yeah, I feel like the last 8, not even 8, the last like 5 years, 6 years have been very, very inwards and like a personal focus on growth and trying to, it's been a long journey of figuring out who I am. And I feel like I just don't really have to say in the outside world in the sense of the political race and
You saying that you figured yourself out? So like,
I haven't figured myself
oh,
out.
that
I'm
you
still
were
on
working
a-
and focused on that though.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that helped your music improve better once you did that?
Yeah. I feel like it was a lot of just experimenting within myself and just trying to progress in every way. And I feel like as a human, I constantly progress as an artist and vice versa.
What do you do for self-progression? Do you meditate? Do you do any type of like exercise that gets you focused or anything like
I do
that?
a little. I do meditate. I do this thing called a nature bath, which is I just go out and try to detach or just be like in the moment and exist.
What do you like in the woods? What do you mean?
I go to like the Arboretum.
Okay, nice.
I'm
Oh,
in
the
JP,
Arboretum.
so I go to Jamaica Pond.
So out in nature.
Yeah. Like even I'll go to I've when I'm in downtown, like for whatever reason, I'll take a second to just go into the commons
That's nice. Yeah.
and
As
just
long as you get away from the junkies.
yeah, just fucking yeah, that's true.
Would you say you're more religious or spiritual?
I'm not religious.
But-
I'm more spiritual.
Yeah. And do you have like a higher power, or just
That belt.
Yeah.
that belt?
Is that the master of the chamber belt?
Yeah, we were checking that shit out. Can I see that? Can we show this on camera? Let me see this.
Oh,
it's heavy.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
heavy.
heavy.
It's a real
This is
one.
leather. This is a
Yeah,
real
it's
belt.
real.
You see this
It's a
shit?
real one.
See this shit? This is what you get when you step up.
Yeah.
You get a leather belt. That's pretty sick though.
This is fire.
I mean, they did a
fire.
good
Smells
job
good.
with that.
yeah.
Nice,
It
dude.
smells good?
No, it smells like nice leather.
Kissed
Yeah.
it?
I didn't kiss it.
You kissed it.
It's the belt.
What am I kissing it for?
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Shit.
shout out to forgive me, I don't remember her name, but Lila and Latrell James' mother, she made it and presented
Wow.
it, and it
Shit.
was like it's an honor, bro. I
Oh, that is-
appreciate it
That's
Joe Saza,
fire.
Joe Saza, why do you always win?
Yeah, I keep hearing. that you
because I
keep winning.
fucking work hard.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like people don't see it because I don't put it out. But I feel like when you see in the sense of I've been on a tear with performances and really just in the studio trying to elevate and figure out what the next step is. So in a sense, it's a lot of preparation and trying to, like, I'm taking a step back to figure out where I want to go.
So you always win because you're doing so much preparation.
And I trust in the universe. I trust in my God.
Thanks.
So, like, do you think maybe because we recently was talking to an artist too, and he was like, taking a step back from more collaborative stuff to do his own shit and focus on that. Did you think doing that album with Champion Sound and Devo and helping with that out made you step your shit up more and focus on your own stuff for a bit and made you reevaluate?
It helped me step my shit up in the sense that like we've said in the last time we were here, like the way that I got on Champion Sound was different from how everyone else did. Like there were actual drills and like as a competitive rapper, I was like, damn, I wanted to be a part of that and like feel like I was in that room to really get that spot. I'm still honored to even have that nod.
Did you meet Devo at the testing lab and then get into that situation?
Nah, we had a session booked through one of my friends, Sakaya. She booked a session for me. I pulled up. I think I was with I think I went with another artist by the name of Lando Senju. We went in. He thought he was gonna engineer. I told him I want some beats, and then like the first thing we cooked up was that 10th Day song.
Oh, sick.
And then we just cooked up like I think like 5 or 6 more after that, and then we went locked in after that.
Nice.
That's right.
Nice.
But like in the sense of
Oh, there's the man speaking
hey,
of testing
Bless.
lab.
Hey.
What's up, Noble?
Hey,
No, I mean you could squeeze under the couch if there's room. I don't know if there's room or not. You can grab a seat from back there.
that's divine timing too.
Grab one.
I know you're just talking
What's
about.
going on, bro? How you doing? We got your champion here, bro. We got your champion here, Noble.
You came to drop a check off or what?
Yeah, right.
Check out.
Yeah, he's got the chamber belt.
Feel.
Noble's a businessman, bro. Come on,
Right.
come on.
But funny he walked in. I was gonna speak on just the importance of, I feel like, with Champion Sound, but even just working with Devo and being around the right people at the right time, like throughout a long period of time. And Noble's one of those people who, like, from the very beginning seen and just kind of, you know, let me know of his appreciation and was one of the first people to actually like help put my name out into the city and just help progress, in a sense, Jo Saza and where I wanted to extend to. I think it was I can't remember the show, but there was a show that I popped out to perform at, and I think you were there, right?
I don't know, bro.
Anyway,
Funny shit. It's been 100 shows,
Was
a million
it a minute?
shows.
Was
been
it
a
like a
minute.
Testing Lab All Stars show? Or?
nah, it wasn't a testing lab. This was
It was hella
way
years
back.
ago?
Yeah, this was way back. It was one of those, like, we were in like a museum. It wasn't even a museum. I can't even pinpoint what the building was, but there was no stage. It was just the microphone connected to 2 speakers.
Oh, it might have been like Black Cotton Club, maybe.
Something.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's a lot of people that I've met throughout just working and grinding and actually trying to progress on both stands. And I feel like Devo's one of those people that when I locked in with him, like there's a clear like jump in terms of just progression. And I think it's just being around the right people to push you constantly. My boy Dre is also another one of those people. He was out there in Florida with me.
Shout out Dre.
And-
Shout out
and-
Side
that's dope.
chilling back there
The
too.
Orlando days.
Fact. In 3 years of just being with him out there, I feel like
That's fire. That's
in
fire. That's
every
fire.
sense
I remember when he
we
made
were
the move.
progressing and just pushing each other to elevate. And that's what I've surrounded myself with for a long time. Is just people who will hold me accountable, people who will help me progress in every sense that I want to, and people who that saying of, you know, go where you want it. Like
Yeah.
people that appreciate me.
It sounds also like you didn't feel like the smartest guy in the room. You know, if you feel like the smartest person in the room, the best person in the room, you're in the wrong room. That's
Yeah.
the saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, I feel like, especially in Florida, I feel like Florida is a very, very pivotal, like, just point in time for me, just as a human. I feel like I learned a lot, and just since then, right? I've been back in Boston for about a year, and I feel like, again, there's just been an exponential growth in every faucet. Just gearing up to be like, okay, what's the next step and how do we capitalize on it? I feel like I've put myself in that position through a lot of just learning experiences. I feel like everyone around me has been, in a sense, not even in a sense, someone I can learn from. I feel like if there's not a place where, you know, you can teach me and also I can teach you, and it's like, for one, if I can't teach you, I don't really serve you no purpose. Like you have your place is somewhere else, and it's vice versa. And I feel like I've found those right people and that right like connection to actually just elevate on a different level.
So what is the next steps then? Since you're in that space now, what do you see?
You gonna start dropping music?
Yeah,
Because I checked your Spotify. There was not enough songs on there, dude.
I know. Nah, just drop.
I was like, how's outside? Not on. Did I look at the wrong place? 'Cause I see you perform that shit live and everybody's singing, and I'm like, oh, this must be like a big hit online.
Nah, I do it.
It's not even out.
I do it constantly. It's like guerrilla marketing, in a sense. But
For what? There's nothing to market. It's not out.
Nah, you're right.
But everybody's playing. Everybody knows the
Everyone
lyrics.
knows
He's
the
marketing
song.
some.
Better
But
get it
you
out while we're
have
still
no.
thinking
You
about
have a great point. I'm trying to get to a point where I'm trying to get to a point. I'm now at a point where, again, I'm with the right people. I'm with the right producers. I have, a great manager in Stacks. I have the right team with BTO to actually do what I want to do. Not even in the sense like, in a perfect way or to this high stake, but like, all right, I can do it all in house.
Yeah.
And we can push it and right now I'm in the process of, I have works with Devo, I have a couple EPs that are coming up. I have an album that's finally coming top of the year that I've been pushing for a while. And it's been a fucking roller coaster for me, learning how to work with the team and in a sense, learning how to actually become an entrepreneur. And so, again, a lot of this past 4 years has been just learning, and I've taken it gracefully, and I've kind of moved in stride with it. And at this point, it's like, all right, I'm ready to drop. I'm ready to put myself out into the world and show face.
So before the wins and the title belts and all that, were you confident in the quality, or what made you be like, all right, I think I got something in. I think I could really do this.
I've been confident for a while, but I feel like it's just music is a language. It's a universal language. It's a spiritual language. I feel like I have a deep connection to creating and just music as a whole. I feel like that over the idea of the music being something that'll I don't know, I lost my train of thought, to be honest with you. But music is it's my heart, bro. I don't see myself doing anything other than music. I feel like that's where I will be the best at being a leader, in a sense. That's where I can have the best influence, and just by telling my story and showing what in my mind, in my perspective, what life has looked like and what it means to be a human and what it means to just express. I feel like that as a whole has been my one reason. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep doing this, and it's not a matter of if the song is like, oh, it's hard. I'm gonna be confident in it because it's connected to me and I love it. But at the same time, I know
It's hard.
I know it's hard. I know what I'm capable of.
Yo, what's you guys' favorite part of making music? Is it playing a show? Is it listening back to a recording? Is it being in the booth? Is it
making?
You know what I'm saying?
Um,
Making a beat.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of different ways that you go about it. Like you say, making a beat, and I feel like there's a lot of times where, for me, it was just I find a beat, and then I write and record. A lot of
Writing
times
would be
where,
another thing. Yeah.
Now I'm actually making a song from scratch, and that's a whole nother experience in the sense of making a song.
Yeah, I think that's fire too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I was gonna say the collaboration process is fire. I had a different one, but that's good. Sorry.
Yeah. No, collaboration as a whole, I feel like that's something that I a process that's been instilled in my creating process since high school.
What, collaboration?
Collaboration and just working with people to build an idea.
You've always
More
enjoyed
minds better
that.
than one. Huh?
You've always enjoyed that versus being solo.
He's still solo. I mean, when you collab, it's not like you're not yourself.
I have it's equal in my eyes. For one, I think again, like I said, more two minds is better than one. So I know what I can create. I'm confident in it. I know I can make a great song. I know solo who I am. And then when I bring that to any collaboration, and not even any collaboration, but Devo, you, Sonye, Key, any artist, Latrell James, there's different people who have different energies, and I feel like I have a knack for kind of creating an energy separate of okay, this is a Jo Saza song. Me and Dallas Rose is a whole energy in its own, rather than feel like a lot of times it's just, I don't know.
No, I mean that's kind of what I meant because obviously it's kind of always Joe Saza. Aside from the Champion Sound, that's a group project and everything, producer project. But it's always Joe Saza. But there's a lot of artists that just kind of want to go on YouTube or source beats from wherever, and then there's artists that I think really like to lock in and pair with producers and make a lot of music with just a couple producers.
Yeah, like for example, I've had an artist say, "Man, I want y'all to shut up. I don't want to hear nothing come out except you hitting the space bar." Like I've heard them say that in the studio. Zero collaboration, zero input.
Yeah.
That's how they want to make
that's
music.
the extreme.
Well, that was the last time I worked with them.
Right,
But like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's the extreme. And then there's that answer where it's like, I'm way better when I collaborate, when I create from the beginning, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So there is like two sides to that coin, you know?
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's competitive. Like, making music is a sport. It's not in a sense athletic physically, but like
It's still.
Did you play sports?
It's a sport.
Did you play sports or something?
Yeah, I wasn't like, I wasn't in AAU. I did Pop Warner when I was younger, but like sports has just always been around, and it's something I love to do.
So you get competitive though. With
I
music.
get real competitive.
Yeah. But like humbly and nicely, like more like internally competitive, right? Because like you don't seem like a big shit talker.
I could get a little rowdy.
I feel
But
like
do you?
he's like
Do you
super
get-
villain.
The way I view it is like most of the sports I play are team sports. So again, another sense of collaboration and being able to actually like work with a team and like want to be coached and want to actually improve the people around you and have the people around you improve yourself and actually build that like mentality of a what's the shit called when it's like multiple minds in one.
Multiple
Oh,
minds.
like
Like a
Think
mastermind or something.
okay.
Think tank works, yeah.
Think tank. That's pretty
We gonna
good,
call
yeah.
it a think tank, but just having that mentality in a
Like the
group
collective
of people.
mindset kind of thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It makes it all. It makes everything stronger, dog.
It does. I think we still. It's getting cliche to talk about at this point, but we still need that more in Boston.
Like a collective mindset.
Well, I think we're building up a better community. Time. I think it just takes more time than people thought. I think people think, oh, let's just say it and it's going to happen instantly. I think it takes effort. I think it takes actual quality, and I think it takes good people. Because I think in general, bro, like we push the wrong people. You know what I mean? To be straight up,
Yeah.
the original Boston scene was pushing like a lot of those street dudes when the Dipset style was done 10 years before that. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, no disrespect to them, but because I love Dipset. You
That's
know, I
'cause
was like,
Boston
came
likes
on the
to
way here.
stick
But
to-
like, yeah, it's like, you know, we were wearing Stop Snitching t-shirts and shit like 3 years after they was banned and they put in music videos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
We like to make sure we make our points, okay, and then afterwards we're gonna move on.
no, I know they
I
did.
think that's Boston as fuck. We're
I
gonna
know
make,
they did.
Yeah, what you mean? What you mean it came after
No.
you? Oh, my bad.
No. My point was like, bro, we was holding on to things and not evolving.
Oh,
the music.
got you,
And
got
Fast
you,
Lane,
got you.
That was kind of the joke. It was like, bro, we was holding on to that for mad long. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
And like when it didn't stick, you know, it wasn't hitting and it wasn't building because, I mean, before like more recent times, bro, like, did anyone really give a fuck that much? I mean, you was
real
around
shit.
for the longest time. You know what I mean, bro? And I think like the community now is in a much healthier place, but we're still not anywhere close to like the
Where we
Atlantas
wanna
of the
be.
world and shit. Like that.
I think
LA.
it's just more about people getting more of an open mind though, because I feel like even with the music scene, that's what it's become. It's like, yo, I may not be a fan of yours, but I see you're doing what you have to do, and that's all that matters. The hustle matters, the grind matters, and the stats. You know.
Yeah, I think a lot of artists, in my eyes, there's a stronger connection between just the want to progress the state as a whole for artists. I feel like a lot of this, we were just talking about the music. A lot of artists, a lot of performances that I go to, like, are a lot of artists there to come in and actually see and support.
I think it's kind of the problem.
You think so? I mean,
Yeah.
It's not a problem, but it's
a
like
part of it. Not, I get that
If it's
perspective
90%
in that
of the
lane
crowd,
of it, but in the sense of we're starting to actually progress to a point, and I think that starts with us, the artists and the creators and the people who are the pioneers for
Yeah,
this,
that's a fair
to
point.
actually like lock in and say, all right, we're gonna do this together. And I feel like that's where we're at, and that's a beautiful point. It's gonna continuously expand with things like Get on High Street, with things like Enjoy the Thrill, with the museum, with the testing lab. Like, the city's in a really good spot. I feel like it's really just in a bubbling. Like it's going pop.
No, that first Master of the Chamber, I was just like, all right, we're in a way better place. Because I'm like, there's actual people who know these people and like listen to the songs and shit. Like, not just another rapper who wanted to be on stage but couldn't or whatever. You know what I mean?
Now
It's
the
like,
Chamber's crazy. It's another level.
It's real fans. It's real fans, and I'm just like, holy shit.
And it's also
And they
like
just-
it's fans of the artist and it's fans of the experience. Of the night, like the event. The Chamber, like
that's what I was about to say. There's people there who are there just for the Chamber.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm gonna learn new artists all day, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy it, like no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That event, they curated something special with that because that's the attraction first, and you know what I mean. And the artist becomes first after they perform. Like they're like, oh shit, they didn't come here for you, but maybe for you. But let's say they did it, now they did. Now they will next time. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel famous because we're just sitting here and he got the fucking
The world champion.
world champ. We sitting with the world champ of the Chamber, dog.
A lot of work for
Not to be in your pockets, but what you do with that money first, bro? What you buy first?
What did I buy?
Yeah, how'd you spend the 5K?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, okay, good.
How
good.
are you planning to spend it then?
On myself. In the
Are you gonna reinvest? Like, you got some moves planned or what?
I want to. All right, listen, right. I'll say this. I said it. We're bad for the community. I need a whip. Other than that, though, like it's into the music. I feel like a car in itself is a good investment for myself to progress.
I mean, you don't have a car right now?
I don't.
Yeah,
but,
that's a huge thing. You need a car to get around.
Yeah. But besides that, like, nah, it's just again, I got projects. I'm learning what it takes to be like an entrepreneur and actually.
So you said entrepreneur twice. What do you mean by that? Like, what are you selling besides music?
What am I selling?
And how are you selling your music?
So I mean, in a sense, I'm selling the brand. I'm selling the story of myself, and I feel like there's a lot of avenues in that in which I can make revenue. I'm trying to, in a lot of different aspects and routes, I'm trying to create my own universe and actually push that brand and that story to the world.
Like
and
a cinematic universe?
Nah, just the universe of Joe Saza.
Joe Saza's,
Joe
right?
Saza.
Yeah,
like
Joe
that's
Saza-verse?
the brand.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
we are in a place, dog, where you yourself can be the business, and that's in my mind. That's what the entrepreneur is, person who, for one, you are the business in the sense that you're constantly on the progress of trying to make more business around.
Are you saying you're the business or you're the product?
I'm trying to be both. That's
Kind
what
of
I'm
both,
learning.
right?
That's what I'm
'Cause,
learning.
like, is it going to be the attention that's paid to Joe Saza that you make money off of? Or are you trying to sell merch? Or
I'm trying to be an artist. I'm trying to sell merch. I'm trying to do tours. I'm trying to
Artists get
produce music. I'm trying to produce the product of music to the world. And with that outlet, I'm trying to create merch. I'm trying to do numerous types of not just tours, but events and ways to actually, again, bring a story and a universe to people.
do you have like an ideal event? Like if you could throw your dream event, what it would look like? Like if you were the headliner and like everybody was down for that and you could throw whatever you want to do.
I feel like there's two, and both of them are in a sense a festival.
Okay.
Like there's one that I really want to do, and it's just with my people, with my brothers, with my family who make music, and like bring that collective to life. And if I could do that in a sense of like, you know, what you're saying, like it'd be a big ass festival. And then
Like
another
what would be going on? Like what would be going on over here on this stage, or what would be going on over here in this corner?
Shit, man, it'd be probably in a sense of like one of those fairs, something small. I feel like again that second kind of idea of it would be like my own personal show, and like that would be in a sense. I want to have a set that's larger than life. So like there's one idea that I had, which was like a motel, and there's different rooms, and in every room is another vibe or universe.
Don't tell them too much. Don't tell
That's
them
all
too
I'm gonna
much.
say. But like I want to bring I want to bring a mixture of all of my facets of creating, dude. I want to do music with film, with live theater.
Can I add in?
Yeah.
Or
That's
maybe
fire.
maybe pinpoint what bro is trying to say, right?
Yeah.
For one, you know, you're creative. You're somebody that creates music.
Right.
And you're looking to sell either products, services, or whatever the case may be, with music being the vehicle, right?
Right.
So you create the music, then you put it onto a CD. Now the CD is the product.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You create the music, then you tell, yo, come to my party. You can be listening to my music. Somebody bought a ticket. Now the party's the product. You see what I'm saying? So it's always the music being the vehicle, right? Essentially is what I'm getting from what you're saying.
Music is the heart of this shit. 'Cause that's what I do. I'm a creator, but I know as I progress my influence and my platform with music, there's a lot of multiple different avenues that I can bring into that, like merch.
I like that idea with the different rooms in the motel, though, bro. So you're saying like the audience would like come to this motel basically and like go into different rooms and experience different things?
You ever?
Sounds
I'm
some
not gonna say.
No,
yo.
First of all, be careful.
That's why I told you don't tell him too much.
Yeah, actually, you right.
I was like, hey, yo.
I really am.
He's like, I really like this motel
I'm
idea.
like, yo,
Let's expand on it.
But I'm a creator. I'm excited to
Don't
talk
worry,
about
nobody
this
watches,
shit.
dude. Nobody
I
watches.
appreciate you.
Yo, but cause I went to this shit in New York called Sleep No More, right?
Yeah.
Which is like it's like a performance basically. It's based on one of the Shakespeare plays. I forget which one, but basically you go into this building, and I think it's an old hotel or something like that, or an old apartment building. It's all spooky,
I know
whatever.
what you're talking about. I don't know. I can't remember the name. It starts with
Sleep.
M.
It's called Sleep No More.
Sleep No More.
I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah,
don't know what
yeah,
you're talking
I'm pretty
about.
Are you talking about the play? Are you
What?
trying to name the play, I think.
What do you say?
Midsummer Night's Dream.
It might be that. Yeah.
Midsummer Night's Dream?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Anyways, you go into the place,
Your freak
and
motel
the
story.
performance is occurring throughout the building the whole time.
Yeah.
And you, as the audience member, can just go around to wherever you want.
Yeah.
They guide you like a little bit, kind of like, if there's nothing going on, they might like just close that door or whatever. But yeah, so what you see is based on where you go and shit. And then there's like main events that happen down in like the central room, and like somebody dies and shit like that. It's fucking dope.
That's sort of kind of like the MFA After Dark stuff. Those are always fire because they have like the main performance room, and then literally you're in the MFA at like 12 o'clock at night looking at fucking installations and shit and art.
Yeah, this is it right here.
Yeah. What's the name of the Shakespeare play it's based off?
Right? Sleep No More, Shakespeare, Scotch Tragedy. Maybe it's Sleep No More.
Oh, Sleep No More.
It's probably it.
I never.
What's the trailer look like, Jim?
0 for 2.
It's at this place called the McKittrick Hotel. So when you go in and you're waiting, you go into like this little like spooky bar
All
restaurant
right, now
place.
this is looking like some Diddy shit.
And like even the dinner before the show is an act. Yeah, it's mad creepy. It's very adult. It's super fucking weird.
it's okay. It's all right.
This is so cool though. This is
It was
live.
cool as shit.
It does look
it's
pretty
cool as
fire.
shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like that's what it is. Those are the rooms.
Other than the creepy tub.
And they're just over here recording it at the same time. That's what's
Yeah,
fire.
they
That's so
filmed
smart.
it. But yeah,
Okay.
when you're
We
an audience
should-
member, you
oh,
just
well,
watch
never
it.
mind. We shouldn't do that
Oh, she's
because he
convinced.
wants to do that. That's why I said you
Yeah,
don't.
Saza No More.
Saza no more.
Honestly, bro, like even if you talk about it, like 99.99% of people won't even think about even getting up their ass and doing it, bro.
That's facts.
Like
We're doing it
almost
like-
no one will, dog.
Yeah.
Like so you're fine, bro. Like and it won't stop you from making yours successful if somebody else attempts it or
They
whatever.
can't do it
Yeah, nah,
without
but
Joe
wait.
Saza.
Y'all don't believe in the fact when you put in something into the world before you do it, it kind of like removes the intention behind it. I feel like
I know what you mean.
You know?
There's that thing where like they do studies where like when you tell somebody you're going to do something, it,
You
it
end up
lowers
don't
your
do it.
chances of doing it.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you already like
Did
accomplished
it.
something a little bit by saying you're going to do it.
so
that's the
like
thing.
don't say too much.
Yeah.
Don't say too much. Tell us, but don't tell us. That's how I feel.
It's more about the belief than
I
want
to merge music and film and theater.
See, beautiful.
go.
That's mad business. That's
Look,
so
media
business. Don't
training
tell
part
me.
2.
Which training part 2?
I said this is media training part 2.
Hey, live. You're here on High Street. We do it all.
You know? But you went to theater school, right? I heard you saying?
Yeah, I went to Boston Arts Academy right down the street.
Nice. For theater.
For theater, and then I
Get
my
any
junior
leads?
year-
What was your lead roles, bro?
Yeah, I did a lead in The Crucible as John Proctor. And then we did a show called The Last Days of Judas Iscariot. I played Satan.
Whoa. How'd you feel about that?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's acting.
Yeah, it's acting. It's fun playing the bad guy, in all honesty.
Will you like formulate your albums that way too, almost like theater in a way, like have like some interludes or something like that, some dialogue?
Yeah. I really want to.
Cool
like
too.
again, I want to keep merging just towards merging everything I do together. But I feel like for a minute I've been in the process. Like even with this next project I have, it's very just like it's like a playlist. It's cut and play. It's like all right, song after song, and I want to just improve and do something different. And then in that sense, I'm constantly want to just create something different and bigger.
Is acting something in the cards for you later on that you're looking forward to?
Yeah. I want to, not even after. Like I want to. I feel like acting. For one, I'm a performer in the sense of stage. Even before the studio feels more comfortable to me. So like acting in a sense is like my first love in terms of being able to express myself. Like that's where I felt really true. Like,
Which one would you do if you had to pick one?
music.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, how is acting your true self?
Acting was a better feeling of like release of energy or like again being able to conduct a room and actually like
I think that's what Tupac talked about too.
Energy is like it's like a really dope experience, and it's something that like I take as a like it's a responsibility. It's not something to like play around with, but it's a dope experience, and I feel like being in that space of just creating is something dope. It all I want to do as an artist is to connect with people. And I have numerous songs where people come to me and say like, yo, like I connect to this song deeply for this reason. But like doing a play and then like having somebody like walk up in tears, like because of an experience you gave is on the spot is like a feeling. That's a different feeling. So like, it's not that it's like my truer self, but it's like, this is what I fucking love to do.
I was gonna say that when you asked the question earlier about what's your favorite part about music in general, was the reaction, you know? And so I think that it's funny that you say about the play, because I feel like in the same breath, like that reaction you get from music, because you said it earlier, you know, I think we're always looking for the reaction. Or do you feel like you're more so like your intention is more so on, I don't know, like what is your intention on when you make music?
I feel like the first layer of it is again just expression. It's therapy. So like I feel like it's very generic to be like, oh, I write music for myself first and foremost. But like realistically, all I do is tell my stories, and like a lot of my music is very like, what's the word, introspective and like just about self. But then I feel like my intention beyond that is to create something that other people. It's the same sense with the theater. To create that moment, to create that experience that people can, for whatever experience you're in or whatever place in life you're in, can reflect on it, can resonate with it. Like I want to connect. I just want to connect with people. And I'm bad at doing that, like in person.
You're great in the arts.
Disagree.
Do
Do you really think you're bad at that? Because I don't
bro,
think so,
I feel
man.
like I'm
You told him he was awkward last time. I said he was good. You
I was
said
probably
he was
just being a
awkward.
dick. No, but I mean, you know, whatever. But
I feel like the point of it.
you're a very genuine guy, so I think you do connect with
I
people.
appreciate
Seriously.
that. Yeah, I feel like and not to read too deep into it, but like conversations are hard. Just flowing my thoughts out into like a melodic way of just expression is easy as fuck for me.
Right.
Can I mention? I think your music and performances.
How about that mic there, bro?
I think from knowing you and going to high school with you and seeing you as the actor and the performer, I never seen them separately. So I always think it's funny when, you know, you're talking about both, because the reason why you come across so strong and on stage is because
that acting in you. You can immediately do melodic, rap, whatever it is, and switch the tone on a beat and make everybody feel it, whether they want to or not. So I always interpreted those two artists, the actor and the musician, as one and the same, and I always thought they benefited each other, and you play off it well, just as your boy. From experience.
I mean, I can't argue with it, you know.
Yeah. Also, you see like all these artists who become amazing actors and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Where you're like, damn, you really delivered that. Like, yo, with Tupac and Juice, bro. Like, come on, that was peak Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like, musically speaking, and everyone felt him and always talked about how artistic he was and how he expressed himself and how they felt all his music. Blah blah blah. I think it all played into each other all together and intertwined as one. You know what I'm saying?
What show would you be on right now?
What
If there's
show?
a show or a movie that you could be on right now, what would you be on?
Honestly, like some Marvel shit with like
Yeah.
that's the little kid in me. I'm like, I
What's
want
your
to
power? What's your power, bro?
Shit, my power. I'd be on some Professor X shit, but like
Really?
able body. Like I'm
able-bodied?
I'm in the fight.
You can't have all that
Yo,
power
I-
and be able-bodied.
I'm not
That's
gonna
not
lie
fair.
though. Like, why didn't he make himself walk if he could move shit?
He didn't have telekinesis. He had
great
telepathy.
Oh, okay, you're right. My bad.
Oh damn.
Damn, you got the short end of that stick, bro.
That's a good one
He
though.
needed Jean Grey's power.
Yeah,
Surprised he didn't just
she
steal
could
it.
have helped him out. Bitch.
You would think he could figure that out. He figured all that other shit out and he couldn't figure out how to fucking walk.
It adds to the story.
Controversial statement, dog.
It adds
Like,
to the
calm down.
story. That's the.
I never really
plot
thought
armor.
about
There
it.
always
The
got to be
plot armor,
something.
right?
Sacrifice
There
you
has to
had
be
to
plot
make.
armor.
Yeah.
That's the sacrifice you had to
It's like, oh, we can't explain it. Just go with it.
Just go.
Just go with it, bro.
Just eating it up.
Yeah, bro. I do some Marvel shit or some like thriller, like psychological, like.
Like the suspense.
First 48.
Yo, first 48 is crazy. Nah, I like playing the bad guy. That shit, it's fun. It's fun.
Bad guy.
I like playing the. Yeah.
Like what type of
I
bad
can see
guy?
that. I can see that.
Like a drug lord type of bad guy, or like a sleazy boyfriend type of bad guy?
Nah, like. I like playing
Like Batman? How about
I
Batman?
like yo
Joker.
I mean, that's
I
the
was
bad guy.
my best.
Batman?
No, I was gonna say Joker.
Joker.
Like
I love
the
Joker.
deranged person is
Oh,
is
the
fun
psycho.
to play.
The
Yeah,
psycho.
the
Psycho's
psycho.
fun to play, bro.
Or the one with that guy. Oh my God, what's the one? And it's like a one-word movie. Oh my God, and he's crazy. Oh, it doesn't help. He was in an asylum. What's the name of that movie? I wish I could go find it.
I don't know.
He was crazy. He had multiple personalities, and he was like a really good actor. Split.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, but see, like those performances they get awards and all that because it's so like, holy shit, you can
Yeah,
be
you
like
gotta,
that,
yeah,
bro.
you gotta tap into
something else.
yo, and like most of those people do like method acting and like really
Or might
live
actually be
within
just
that.
crazy.
or are just entirely crazy. I feel like I'm a very empathetic person, and I feel like a lot of telling a story is understanding not just everybody's side, but like again going back to the idea of good and evil, and like seeing the evil as like before evil, what is this person's reasons, what are their whys, their intention, and it's a lot of the same shit that you would reflect on yourself with, and it's I don't know. From there, when you get that shit, and it's like, oh, okay, I understand it. Now I can just kind of wow out and like
Yeah.
play that just crazy person.
Would you want to be just crazy or like mystical crazy, like Undertaker or Bray Wyatt?
Well, you can't be just super crazy. You need to get bitches too in the movie.
Hey, you said you need to get bitches too.
You have to get bitches too.
Joker's
you can't be
the
too
best
crazy.
crazy.
Yo,
I think
you
him
know-
and Harley Quinn. Sorry, I love him.
James McAvoy's characters or like Jordan Peele horror films.
Oh, okay.
I like the characters that I want to play.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Creepy shit.
creepy shit, honestly. Like those shits are fun. That's not all I want to do, but like I feel like in high school I was very much like typecasted as the like old, like hard work, tired person who's just going through trials and tribulations.
Was you the only black person in your school?
Nah.
Definitely not.
Nah.
They
It
always
was,
try
Definitely
to
not at
pick
that school,
him.
but that's funny as fuck.
Trying to pick him.
it was pretty diverse.
Hey, Star, what's up, brother?
Yeah.
Hey, Star in the house.
Yeah, no. I was. Yeah. It was.
I feel like they
There's
would
a
do
lot
that.
of
Like my little
typecasting.
sisters go to all white school. I feel like they would just cast her for whatever's the blackest role. And just
Nah, a lot
mind
of
you,
our-
she's
yo,
mad light.
A lot of our plays were very, very like about. We did one that was called Blood at the Root, which like a lot of our shows were about like racial or like I don't know how to put it. A lot of them were just
Social issues, shit like that.
social issues, and just trying to really like speak on that. They tried to push the idea of not creating, but like building the students to become artist activists, and actually like, you know, understand again what's going on. And I feel like as I say this, I'm like, damn, I kind of failed what they wanted, but I still tried to.
You failed, you said?
In that,
You just said your whole purpose right now is to make sure that you are bringing.
I was going back to the topic of earlier, the beginning of the conversation, with just not following along with what's going on in the world. And I was like, okay, in that sense, I failed. But again, like,
there's other ways you make that.
yeah,
It's okay.
I know. Yeah, it was just a quick thought I put out. But
Don't bully yourself.
I appreciate it.
Well, Saza, I feel like you came a week late because I think we need to make a Halloween song. Because last week for the Halloween episode, me and Nadi made a Halloween song.
But he don't like it, so that's what he's saying right now.
No, I love it. I love it.
I know it's okay,
I
but
love
you
that
would have
song.
did better.
Let's do it together.
I'm just
Next year. Next year, we'll,
Do it in Korea.
well, Halloween's past, you know.
We
but
can do
what I'm saying is
Do it
we
in
could
Korea.
do,
Christmas.
we could do, if you want to do a Christmas song, well, come back in a month or so, bro. We
No,
can
I'm
do,
with that.
we're all
for
about
sure.
the holiday songs on
Yeah,
the street.
yeah.
You know? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Naughty's been covering most of them.
We could do some creepy shit next year
I
Yeah,
know.
let's do
'cause
for
you like
Halloween.
it.
Like
Let's
you
do
can
it.
get that acting out. You can do some. You can be the
that'd be a
weirdo.
We need to get you a
experience.
costume.
You
To be a
painted.
weirdo. Yeah, we gotta get you-
Oh,
You ever
Yeah,
see
we gotta get you a good
What
costume.
are the Lonely Island?
Yeah,
totally,
I love those
totally.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the creep song. Yeah, that one's a good one. I know what you're talking about.
No, goddamn.
I got one more for him.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So I want to know, because it's about the song too, since we're bringing it up.
Yeah.
And I've been crashing out all day about the election, so I'm going to crash out regularly. But anyways, are you the type of person to make a song about one person? So is that crash out song about one girl? Or do you pick in the pieces about multiple relationships that you've had and put it into one?
Oh, that's a good question.
Damn.
Got his ass. You thought it was about you, baby girl.
Nah. A little bit of both.
He's like, God, his ass.
A little bit of both. Nah.
So this one in particular, was it about one person or multiple?
know a whole lot of women.
Said it.
When you fuck up and be toxic, you'd be like, it's just acting.
No, I'm fucking around.
It's like, went to school for this bitch.
Nah, man. Again, I talk about my experiences throughout my life. That's what I do.
Oh,
as an
whatever.
artist.
Get out of here.
Oh, he a silent assassin, this guy, bro. I fucking called it, bro.
That's it. Nah,
Just
I don't know
kidding.
what y'all talking about.
How many BMs you got, bro? Let's be real. Look in the
Zero.
camera.
He's converting.
Zero.
What, zero that he
Zero.
knows of. Let's
He
get
might
it.
have a second
I'm
feeling.
proud of you, dog.
Absolutely
Yo, that's
zero.
why he left Florida, bro. He's like, oh, bro, you know, taxes. That's
not
what's
alone,
up.
bro.
Stop
knows too
doing me.
much.
Nah, this is
Nah, you
funny.
know too much, bro.
Nah, Jo Saza, we love you, man.
I
Thanks for
love
coming
y'all,
by.
bro. I appreciate
This
it.
is a fun night. Let's hear that song one more time, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Nah,
It's
I'm just like, I
fire.
gotta see that shit.
He
again.
know a whole lot of
Peace, y'all. We'll be
women.
back.
Whole lot of women. Whole lot of women. Whole lot of whole lot of.
I know a whole lot of women that's been waiting on a call from me, and I ain't gonna say nothing to them. To tell the truth, probably never gonna speak. Yeah, I know a whole lot has happened in my absence, and the blame's on me. But baby, you're all in my mental. No lie, you be living in my mind rent free. When my mind was racing, you was my haven. It's no secret I can't let go. Talk to me, baby. Quick conversation, face to face. Now she wanna get naked. That ain't about sex, but your body amazing. I mean, I gotta say it, this ain't like nothing I seen before. I pull up to your crib just to let you know. Oh, for your love I'm crashing out. Don't let me go, baby. Even through the heartache, no, my heart is inside out. When these walls are crashing down, it's you that I want, baby. Even through the heartbreak, no, my heart is inside out. Look, my heart stained, blood, sweat, tears until my heart drained. I won't fold, baby, I won't break. I will never sell my soul, no way. Even in my darkest days I found light. Even with my heart ablaze, I'm on ice. I give my all with no hesitation. Pour my heart out, I give you life. Oh baby, babe, for your love I'm crashing out. Don't let me go, baby. Even through the heartache, no, my heart is inside out. When these walls are crashing down, it's you that I want, baby. Even through the heartbreak, no, my heart is inside out.